Oh, and in the meantime, vote. So hello and welcome to Dommy Tries This. I hope you brought your cuppa. It doesn't have to be this big, honest. However, this is another new coffee mug from my daughter. As you can see, it's fall themed with pumpkins and squash everywhere. Mostly pumpkins. A couple of those look more gourdish. You know, a couple of them look more like butternut squash and things like that. Anyway, brand new. She found it. We went shopping the other day and I couldn't go shopping. The carts weren't working and my knee is still giving me issues, so I had to sit outside and wait. And when she was running around, she found several mugs, and that's the one she picked. And in our pumpkin mug is a Stash pumpkin spice tea. These are the last two. I think I'm going to have to go hunt them down. I don't know how well they're going to stand up to this particular coffee mug, but I do recall being pleasantly surprised with this the first time I tried it. But it's been a while. It's been a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste, and hopefully I can purchase it again at some point. Really, it was very surprising, very pleasant for somebody who's not big on pumpkins anyway. Smells, you can smell the spices. It smells amazing. All right. That is really hot. And it's a little on the weak side right now. No surprise. We're just starting. And big mug. So we're going to set that down and hope she cools off enough so that I can get better flavor later in the video. Alrighty, so today we are shopping our stash. It seems a bit fast, but I think some of that has to do with the fact that the last time we shopped our stash, we were actually a week into October. And now I'm on time. But before we actually get into shopping our stash, we have all the stuff that I had for the month of October. Need to go through those items and decide if they're staying or if they're going to be put away. First two things that I have sitting in front of me are these palettes by Bakerie. The Picante is brand new. This is going to be a maybe. However, the smoke, of course, it doesn't say on the back. It says smoke, but I think there's supposed to be a Y there. So smoky. This palette is going to be put away. I am finding, I don't know if you all remember because it's from probably about 2 years ago. I got a Bakerie palette. It was on sale. It was a pastel palette, and I wasn't impressed. I've been loving this one, and this one's perfect for the season. So this is going to put away. I already have a drawer out to put this away, so let's go ahead and tuck her away. All right, so also what was in for this this month, for the month of October, was this Moira Never Ending Lights palette. I'm actually going to keep that one out. My ColourPop singles for Libra, I'm going to put that away. My Urban Decay, I'm going to keep this one out. And then also in here is a few other things. I have my Estate bronzer, that's going to be put away. I have a couple of new things that I got from my ColourPop from Ipsy recently. This is the Essence Nude highlighter, wearing it today. Also the Balm Willpower blush. I'm going to keep those in there right now. This also ended up in there later. This lip tonic, going to keep that in there right now. I am still trying to use up this NYX. I am still trying to use up this Dolce. And I'm still working on this Suva and this scone. So those are all the things in my basket that I count as part of my stash for the month of October, even if they ended up not being actually used. Actually in my little stand here. So that was everything in my basket that I've used today. I love this from the Moira palette. I used the Moira to do most of these greens. It's beautiful. And at any rate, so instead of turning you around to get into what I have in my stash for the month of October, I'm just going to pull these drawers out. They're very easy to pull out and put back. And we're going to start on the bottom which has only one thing remaining in it because I had the Moira Lights and my ColourPop in there, and that is the Kaleidos Futurism 6. I'm actually going to keep this in here. I'm actually going to keep that in there. I'm still working on it and some of the other Kaleidos items for review, so those will actually stay part of my stash this month for November, so that hopefully somewhere towards the end of November I can review them and pull them out. The next drawer was holding my Urban Decay, so we're going to go into blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. Now there is a lot in this drawer, and yeah, there's a lot in this drawer. Let's start with the highlighters. There's a lot in this drawer. Alrighty, so we have 3. We have the Kaleidos Superstar. That's going to stay. I have the Becca Vanilla Quartz. I think this actually got put in later. I'm not positive. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. And I have this Milani. This is their Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder in Day Glow. I'm going to actually keep that in. I might find something else. Blushers, I actually have even more of, and I have one in here that got added later, and I definitely need to thin some of this out because there is a lot of blush in here. So I have this ColourPop. I have not used this, and in fact, this is at least 1.5 to 2 years old. Still feels like it's creamy and usable, fortunately. Still get it, so we'll go ahead and, but I'm going to start trying to keep this one in here. I have no date on this. It has nothing on the bottom that says it's shelf life. I'm going to go ahead and keep this and start trying to get rid of this. We are in fall where some of these warm colors will work fairly well, so we're going to take that out. Because I have that one in, I'm going to take this Milani one out. I am going to, this is the new one that got added. This is the Blush Balm in Pow Pink from Carity, and this is really pink. Really pink. I honestly should give this away to someone else and pick up the one that they have in mauves. I just really liked the highlighter in here and was hoping that this was a bit darker than it is, because it is really pink. I'm going to take this out for now. I'm not reviewing Carity at this time. Like I said, I really have liked the palettes. So far, most of the other stuff I've been trying, I've also been liking. I'm going to keep the Laura Geller for now. And I'm going to put the e.l.f. back. Yeah, we had 2, 3, 4, 5. Had 5 blushers in there. Another contour is this Charisma contour palette that I got from Kaleidos. It's amongst the things that I'm trying to review. I'm going to keep this in there for now. So we have 2 blush, 2 highlighters, and 1 contour in there, left in there. Okay, so in my base drawer, most of this stuff stays. I don't know if I'm going to get to this, but I need to because it's part of the review I need to do. So that stays, keeping this Milani in there. We're almost there. Trying to get it used up. So I need to use it up. I keep using this because I prefer this. And that's going to stay in there as well. I'm having trouble reaching for this because I have other primers that I'm really enjoying. So, but that's going to go ahead and stay in there in an effort. These just got added because they're tiny. I didn't want to put them on top with the rest of my foundations. They're going to go ahead and stay in there. And then my mixed powder is going to stay in there. And I have the primer from Bobbi Brown that I got in my Ipsy. Also, I've been using that, and I have put that in this drawer. So that's going to stay in there as well. Eyeliners. We are going to thin out the eyeliners. So the first thing is I did thin some out already, and I gave them to my daughter, and that was the... can't remember the name. Started with an S. And I didn't like them because they were too stiff. So I got a different brand, which I've already opened here on the channel. And that is from Mamacita. And I'm going to keep these 2 in there to represent the rest of the Mamacitas. I've still got the scone in here. It's in my bag, basket. I didn't show it off. We've got the NYX, 2 Vivid Bright NYX. I'm going to take these out. No, I'm going to keep these in. I think I'm going to be giving my daughter another set. I am going to go ahead and put these JD Glows away. They are decent. They're nice. Let me put it this way. I shouldn't say decent. Decent makes it sound like they're horrible. The actual formula of these is not bad. I don't like the application. However, these were not cheap. Going to keep these, but I'm taking them out for now because I am not reaching for them. If I need one for something specific, I can grab it. I have this carroty one that I'm going to keep in there. This Ico one, which I'm going to wait to open, so I'm going to put it aside. I don't know why I threw it in there. And then I have this Wet n Wild one that I was supposed to be trying. I'm going to give this one to my daughter, which is to say I haven't tried it yet, but you know, hey, stuff happens. All right, so there's that. And then the lipstick one also got pretty full up, and we're going to take some of these out and keep some of these in. So many things. All right, so still trying to use this up. We are almost there. This has no date on it, so I really need to get down there, and so we're going to keep that in there. This one has a 12 on it. I believe these have a 12-month on them. It is not on the container. They're like most, they have 9 to 12 months. It's another gloss. I'm going to put this one away. I've been grabbing for stuff. I'm going to put this one. This is the Air Repair Plumping Gloss stuff. I'm going to put that away. This is my ColourPop, another ColourPop, the Ultra Satin in Wig that I really like. I'm going to keep that in there because that's an older one that I'm using up. I have these two new Wonder Womans. I just opened them this month. I'm going to put them away. I'm going to keep the Rare Beauty in there. I'm working on, actually, I'm going to put this away, I think. I have some other liquid ones I think I needed to look at and try to go through. The thing is I want to get two more things from the Rare Beauty before I do a review, because right now I have this lipstick, I have the foundation, and I think I have a palette, which is fine, but they had a couple of other things I wanted to try too. So, but I'm going to put this one away for now. This is the new Lottie by London that I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to keep that in there. And this is the gloss that I'm trying to get rid of. So, all right. So that is everything that is being put away. I'm going to add the NYX Hydra Touch to my bases drawer. I really need to get through this. This was opened in April. It has a 12-month span. We are getting on there. I have been using my Good Molecules a lot. I really enjoy the Good Molecules. So I'm going to put this in there and try to get myself to use it up. It might be easier to mix this with the First Aid Beauty one and get through the two of them together. Let's see. So that's going in there. To be used. You must be used. Alrighty, I'm going to put these things away. We're going to turn you around and we will get into our stuff. Alrighty, so I have made this as easy as possible on my knee. I am still sitting on my bench. Hopefully this will not be too awkward. We are going to start with the mixed drawer of stuff I'm supposed to be playing with. And I'm going to take out this Sweet Paradise. Obviously, this is going to have to sit outside of the box. And two brand new ones. I have this Ace and this Essence one. I received the Essence today. I had made an order and it was 50% off at Ulta. And she's a bit on the neutrally side for me, but there's some green and pink and peach and some burgundy in there. So there's like maybe 3 or 4 colors, that 10 more brown, and at least 2 or 3 of those colors has either a peachy or a reddish tone, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to go with this Araceli. Trying to open things one-handed, which is beautiful with its greens, very similar in the green tones as the Moira palette I used today, but it's beautiful. You can see I used a few things, but this is actually officially going in. That will give me 6 palettes total, so that will be my palettes. Actually, there is one more in here. One more. And that is this beautiful Rare Beauty. I will show you that one later. I'm going to throw that one up there too. Let's see. So that will be our palettes. I'm not looking into a mascara right now. Not really looking into trying any of that yet. Alright, so I think that's all out of this drawer. We are going to skip all my other palettes. I usually try to grab at least one older palette, but I do have the Urban Decay, so we're going to go with what we have in there right now. Alright, so do I need any of these singles? This is in the wrong spot. Do I need anything from here? Not really. Do I need anything from here? I'm going to pull this. This is from Ipsy. I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot. I don't remember when I got that one. I'm just going to grab that for now. Put that over the side. Alright, so in eyeliners, these are the new one from Mamacita. And I'm going to grab this blue and this dark green. And you know what? I'm going to grab this orange. And I don't need anything else out of that drawer. So now we're going to go into my bronzers. I have a sort of darkish bronzer already in there. I am going to go ahead and grab my Hip Dot. I will show you the color palette when we get over there. It's just easier, guys. It just really is. I just had a nice disaster, so we're just going to go with that. Okay, so again, we're skipping all of the palettes. I do not know what's on. So the next thing I'm looking at then is blush and possible highlight. This actually has something to lean on. Let me turn this. There. I have a way to hold that one so we don't have any disasters. All right, so high brushes, you're in the way. We are going to look at these blushes. So I have two in there now. One is peachy. The other one is kind of on the rosy side, which most of mine are. You're in the wrong space. Oh, no, you're not. I know why you're there. Let me think. I want to get into the Alamar. Nah, not the Alamar. Alamar won't work today. You're too dark. Some of these are too pink. This has more of a brownish cast. You can see a little bit of the overspray on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. Try to use that. And then highlighters. Sorry about the fingers, folks. I have way too many highlighters. And I want to go kind of warm, I think. Just move some things over. See if we can find the warm stuff. It's a mess still, yes. Okay, so there's one. We're going to grab this Estate for some warm. This one actually goes purple. Got back here. The other one goes pink. One I have goes pinky purple. I'm going to do this. Oh boy, the neighbor's back. My fault. I'm actually filming very, very late. This is another Kaleidos. We'll take that one out. I think that one's got more of a light color to it. If I can open it, it's like no. And I'm going to try to put the rest of these back in my mess. Get out of there. I don't know, why are you in there? Oh, that would be why that's in there. That would be why that's in there. I should put this in a different place. I'll have to figure it out, though, at another time. So, all right. So that is everything from these drawers. Oh, no, I got to look at the lipsticks down below. particularly these lipsticks. And I have to find pink labeled ones because I need to use them. So, Kittens. That one has a 9. I don't know how many pink labeled ones we're going to find on these liquid lipsticks. Most of these are green labels, I believe. And yes, it's a mess. It's a mess. I have tried to set them up so that they're all standing. It doesn't work that way. There's a pink with a 7. That's a color I wouldn't wear much, but I'm going to pull it. It's a good adjuster color. What are you? Green. Green. This isn't helping me much. I did all this to organize and be able to find things, and it's a mess. Still a mess. We are still a mess. This one has no label. I'm pretty sure this is from this year, though. I may just stick a green label on there just to make it. Thank God. This is the only problem I have with these drawers is the way they slide. And they slide very quickly, and they just come right on out. And yeah, that was my disaster earlier. I'm going to put that down. Going in. This is tough. I think most of the rest of this, most of it, if not all of it, is green labeled. What a mess. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish going through here, and then we will take a look at everything that I've pulled out, but I'm going to try to organize these, and I will be back. Alrighty, so we are looking at one big mess right now. Okay, so I'm going to keep these two, I think, for now. I might take the Ace Beauty one out because this one is huge. It has lots of stuff. And it has a golden, couple of warmer highlighters. Well, I'm not going to go ahead and do the blue. Let's take a look at these. Ooh. I think I can mix these two to get a peachy color. So we're going to take the Estate out. And then the Kaleidos, what do you look like? More of a champagne. That was pretty close to the same color. This one just peachier. Or this one's just lighter. I'm gonna keep the Kaleidos because I am working on Kaleidos for a review, but I have a pinky one. Let's see, this one. I really need to get like Rodeo. I actually have Rodeo Drive somewhere. Okay, I can put this one away too. I'm dropping things everywhere. But I think I have a Rodeo Drive. Hold please. Alrighty, so I had put these in here. I attempted to depot and they immediately started cracking. So they are stuck in here until they're gone, if ever. And this, I believe, is Rodeo Drive. All right, so I put those two back. I'm going to keep these two blushes and this one. I'm going to keep the Kaleidos just because I'm supposed to be working with the Kaleidos and trying to, you know, get ready to review the Kaleidos for you guys. I'm going to put this back for right now. These colors, this one right here is on the more, it's still pink, but it's more of a neutrally or lighter pink. I don't need anything this dark, I don't think. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. I'm going to have too much junk in here again. So we're going to put that to the side. And then our other, as you can see, the colors in here are gorgeous. Hello. Let's take a look at these colors. It's a got a wide variety of colors. The biggest problem with palettes like this is I usually have trouble picking. This one has 20 colors. That's about the upper end of my range, but I really do want to play around with these so I can give you guys a review on the Moira entirely. And so we're going to keep the 2 Moira palettes, the Picante palette. I am going to keep my Urban Decay palette since I'm still trying to get rid of it, which leaves 3 other palettes. And I think I'm going to put that one away for now. I have this green. I want to put this one away for now. Yeah. We're just going to, assuming I can find a space for it all. All right, so we're going to put that one away. This one has some nice colors that aren't really bright, but are colorful, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. That puts me at 5. And I am working on the Rare Beauty. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one too. So that's 6 palettes. The Ace would have been 7, so we're going to take that one out. We're keeping those. We're taking that out. This is the color tones for the bronzer. This is going to be perfect for me for winter. It's a really good winter color. It's still got some depth and warmth to it, but it is not as dark as most of my other ones. I have a couple that are even darker than some of the ones you've seen. So I do believe this is lighter than the Kaleidos one I have. And it also has a blush and a highlighter. I might be able to get rid of a highlighter after all. Yeah, you can see this was actually, it's supposed to be, this says it's supposed to be medium warm, but it's actually cooler in tone than this one. And this is just a touch lighter. But let's do this. Oof. All right, so this is the Bad Habit. Hip Dot one. Terrible. And there is, yeah, you can see they're fairly close. This one's just a little bit darker, really close. So we're going to go ahead and keep this for now. I do need the alternative to a darker contour during this time of year. So 2 things are out. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in there. All right, so I'm still keeping all of these eyeliner. Woo! Almost lost it. We are having a day. Well, I am keeping all of these eyeliners, and I went through my lipsticks to figure things out. I don't think I'm going to need this one after all. I've got some others that are fairly close to this color, or could be mixed into this color. So I'm going to take this out for now. Sorry. And all right, so we only have a couple of pink ones. We have the Colored Rain one I showed you. And then we have this Color Pop, which is a bit on the brighter side for me. But if I mix it with the Colored Rain, it'll probably work for me. So we'll keep those. And again, those will probably come pretty close to that stick. And then early in the year, I have 2 from February and 1 from March. And that includes this Half Caked, this other Half Cake, Super Glaze, and then this Alamar. And I know this Alamar is actually a bit of a problem for me because the color is very close to my natural lip color. But if we mix it in with some of the stuff that I already have in here, we should be fine. Guys are getting all this mess. And I'm sorry, it's a mess. Alrighty, so I'm going to get this stuff put in here so I can show you what we've got, and we will go from there. Not everything will be in the drawers at this point, since some of them are in the basket, and I'm just not going to go through all that mess and pull them all out. But you'll get a good idea. There's only a couple of small things that go in, like the base and stuff like that. At any rate, we'll be right back. So over here we have all of our lipsticks for the month. Lippy things, glosses, lipsticks. This time it's all liquid lipsticks. I don't have anything in there that's solid really. No pencils, no anything. This is our eyeliners, which should have a couple of other things in there, but works for now. This is our bases, which should have my NYX in there. My NYX Born Aglow, but I use that today, so it's in my basket. And yeah, so everything else in there. So there's that. Highlighters and blush and contour. What a mess. Anyway, quite a bit in there. We got a lot going for us there. I suspect I won't be using that color much at all. So, but anyway, so we've got plenty to keep me busy there. There's the Urban Decay palette. And here's our other palettes that actually can fit. The other Moira, the Essence, the Rare Beauty, the Kaleidos. 3 of those are for reviews. Put that away. That. And then outside we have these 2 because they will not fit inside the thing. Alrighty, gonna turn you right back around again and we will close on out. It's been a mess, I'm sorry. So that is everything that's going to be in my stash for the month of November. I have probably once again bitten off more than I can chew. I mean, looking at what, 6, 7 palettes? It's a lot. It's a lot. And the blushes and bronzers and stuff was, yeah, that's a mess. But I think the rest of it is fairly manageable and we'll see what happens. Like I said, some of this is also so I can get some reviews done for you guys fairly soon, like the Kaleidos and the Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty might end up waiting a little longer because I do have to get 2 more things from there that I really wanted. We are done with this mess. What do you think of my stash for November? Just don't take the quality and the of the video out on the stash. Seriously, this was just one of those days where everything was just one of those days. We all have them, right? Just gotta keep on trucking. So at any rate, don't take the quality of the video out on the stash. Do tell me what you think about my stash for the month of November. Am I missing anything? Should I have some more warm colors? Should I have some more cool colors? Should one of those palettes have gone out? What is your opinion of the stash? Let me know down below. And that's it for the day. And I hope you like what you've seen. That'd be a miracle. But I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week, Mondays and Thursdays. However, we have bonus videos every month because I keep buying shit. And I need to stop. I really need to stop. At any rate, we open indie brands. My son opens a box. We don't know what box yet. I do need to remind his father to get him a box. I don't know if we're going to make it for November at this point. Yeah, don't know if we're going to make it for November. But we'll see. Probably December. Might have to wait till January. Hopefully his father has found something and has already ordered his first box. We will find out. That's all I can say, because he already canceled the Geek box. That thing was terrible. But he will be getting another box. One way or another, he will have something for you guys to see him open. I know a lot of you really, really like watching him open the boxes. So hopefully soon we will know what's going on with that and have a new box. And if you send anything, you don't have to, but if you send anything, that gets opened as a bonus video on the channel as well. However, if you don't want me to open it on the channel because you do not want to be embarrassed by my fumbling ways, just leave a note inside the box or join the Dommy Tries This Facebook group, which is linked down below. And you can tell me on there that you're sending something, and please don't embarrass you by opening it up on the channel. And I will endeavor to listen to you and not embarrass you in that way. If you're part of my notification squad, please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, after this disaster, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be sad and disappointed. However, you're always welcome back here again because we love having the company. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. It doesn't need to be this big. It really doesn't. All right, so this has been in here for at least 30 minutes, which has got to be the longest it's taken for me to film a stash video. We had a number of issues with drawers falling out and stuff. Anyway, so this should be about as strong as it can get. It has definitely cooled off significantly. Let's get it a taste and be on our way because seriously, it's time. It's time. Yeah. Sadly, the extra large mug has beaten out the poor stash tea. I don't know, folks. That's it. You didn't make it. It's very diluted. I'm not getting the flavors that it surprised me before. And in fact, there's some sort of aftertaste that I'm not enjoying right now. Yeah. So, unfortunately, it didn't make it this time. Maybe I don't have to worry about Stash Tea having it on their site after all. Anyway, so that's it. Hope you have a good one.